It's time for another Thankful Thursday, y'all. Hey.
Welcome to Thankful Thursdays. Okay, that's all I got.
Soul and soothing, that jingle Ariane's got. All right. So we have a podcast coming out. One of the things that happens when you have a podcast is that everyone who has ever thought about having a podcast reaches out to you for advice, which is great. You should. If before you even go down that path, you should talk to someone who does it
Mm-hmm.
regularly and get feedback from them. So we got hit up by one of our homies, Adam Tank, who said, "Hey, I'm starting this new podcast called What Are We Talking About? That's going to be on Water Online with Jim Loria. And we want y'all to be one of our first guests." And we said, heck yeah. Adam's been a guest on our podcast before. And so we got to record one. It's going to come out in March. We're super excited about it. I got to preview it today. But always fun to talk about calms and water and all of that. And so today, my Thankful Thursday is about I'm thankful for our story.
Hmm.
Um, as podcast hosts, we're often asking other people for their stories. And so the opportunities that we get to tell our own stories aren't as frequent as we get to hear others, which is fine. But every time we do get the opportunity, I'm always pumped. And A, I'm pumped that about our story, and B, I'm pumped that like I get to go on this journey with you. So just yesterday when I was leaving the office, Ariane found those when you a photo booth strip of
Oh yeah.
photos
Mhm.
from literally the night when Rogue Water was
Born.
was born, the
Born.
idea created and just run with. And I think it's pretty amazing that we have that at least captured in that way. And
Photo booth too. That's perfect.
in a photo booth. Yeah. So I guess I'm just going back to the origins, just thankful. We just celebrated 3 years with the LLC in November. We just celebrated our official 1 year birthday with the lab as a nonprofit,
Mhm.
January 20th. So lots going on, lots to be overwhelmed by, but continually thankful that if we're going to be on this journey, at least we're in it together. So
Aw,
that's my
I'll
thankful
take that.
Thursday.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate that. Mine is okay. So there's so many awesome things about you, and one of the awesome things that I love hate is if you told me you never have to give another presentation ever again, I would be like, okay, I can live with that. But you are like so right about the necessity and pushing the mission forward and educating others on the value of comms and the lizard brain and all of that. And so I know this, like my heart knows this, but my brain, who has my amygdala, my lizard brain, with all the anxiety that lives in it, is always just like, warning, warning, fear, this is hard, be afraid, run away, find an excuse. And every morning, I think before a presentation, I'm like, I think I'm getting the black lung, like Zoolander. But you're always like, power through it, baby. Um, and it's really, really fun, even though we've given like, I feel like hundreds of presentations.
Hundreds.
It's always so fun to be co-pilot and watch you in that element, because you literally, it's like you're not riffing, but it's so natural. It all comes so natural to you, and it's just beautiful to watch. It's fun. So that's where I get like my enthusiasm and excitement, because I'm like, oh, she's on a roll. Like, I want in on this. Okay, I'm here now. Let's go for it. So
Yeah.
thank you for pulling me out of my shell every time and making me, see the value in the light and the remember the mission and all of that. But also just thank you for like You're awesome presenter, dude. You're an awesome speaker. Like, I love it. It's
Oh,
fun.
it stresses me out to no end, but I like still love it. It's
Hmm.
weird. It's
Yeah.
weird. It's so much
It
energy
does
that I
not
put
look like
into
it
it.
stresses you out. I'll tell you that. You're always like on point.
Yeah. Well, I just always want to make sure that I'm always concerned of, are they getting it?
Mhm.
Is this connecting?
Yep.
Are they finding value in this? So I'm always worried about my audience, which I guess is a
You
sign
should
that I'm a good
be,
communicator.
but I can promise you that you like nail it every time because I'm like
Well, thank you.
cheering you on, like I feel like I'm in the audience, but I'm like the heckler to the side that gets to blup blup every now and again.
Well, yeah, the heckles are part of the show too. So nice. Well, that's awesome. Thank you. And to everyone listening, I would definitely follow us on social media if you're not already at Rogue Water Lab, or sign up for our lab notes if you go to our website at roguewaterlab.org, because we're going to be sending out when that podcast is going to come
Yeah.
out, and it's a fun one. It's a good one. I love it. It was a lot of
I
fun to do that
think I
one.
cuss in it once.
She does say a naughty word. Um, but then also because we're dropping 6 new episodes of Water in Real Life, and
Yeah.
we're actually going to be asking our audience for some help in that. So make sure that you're signed up, and we want to hear from you. But on that note, thankful Thursday, y'all. Cheers.
Clink.
Clink.